Hello everybody. Today my friend Stefan and we are going to take this chimney down and this chimney down. That's where the drone's going to be filming it, and that chimney down. They're going to be very gently deconstructed. They're going to come down here into buckets. The wonderful Stefan's going to put them in the buckets. The buckets are going to go here, and then the buckets are going to go all the way down there, and then all of the bricks are going to go into the trailer. 20 minutes, half an hour?
Max.
Okay, no time to talk to you guys. It's time to get on. Bye bye. Right, you lovely lot. Chimney number 2. What say you?
Oh, it's brilliant. 5 minutes, I guess.
Yeah, we're loving it, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's lovely and clear. It's definitely not raining, is it? No.
Well. On y va. Let's go.
Rightio, here we are. I can't remove that course of brick here because those two rafters there and there are sat against there, but I'll stick something in underneath to support them so I can remove them, and that should get rid of the slight hump. I don't know if you guys can see that. There is a little bit of a hump there, but yeah, that should get rid of that, and we will sister these rafters along, and we will try and make ourselves some sort of ridge plate along there to join in with that ridge plate there and that ridge plate there, and yeah, we will fill the hole up. I don't know if you guys can see, the ridge tiles are in a right old pickle. They are really starting to flake away and biscuit. So they look to be in better condition along there, which is good news. So when I come to patch this roof, I'm probably going to have to replace that one. That one might be able to shunt up to there. I'm just going to change my foot position so I don't fall down there. And as you can see, that one's no good. That one's definitely not okay. And yeah, most of them aren't. Are you ready, good sir?
That was an interesting half hour.
There you go. This is what happens when you get to see what YouTubers talk about. It's a load of bollocks. Good morning, everybody. Take a look at that. It's the sun It's been a while. It's here. It's going to illuminate us getting rid of the final chimney. And here is Stefan. He's here to give us a hand for one more day for today, and then he's going away again, and I'm going to be all on my own again. So yes, today chimney is going down, and we've got materials to rebuild the roof here, and there's the drone that's going to be filming us, but he's going to be just sat there filming us, taking a break. So this whole side dormer is all going to be replaced, all the timber shot, and as you can probably see, all of the rafters here are completely shot as well, and I am expecting there to be some problems with the rafters here, but if we get a chance, we're going to take off some of the tiles all the way through here. So yes, so a hole to fill there, and obviously the chimney that was at the ridge over there, and blue skies in which to do it in. Life is good.
Yeah, life is good.
Yeah. Right, should we get on with it?
Yes.
Right, here we go. That is the main chimney down, and you can see where the problem has been for maybe a few years, potentially, maybe slightly longer. Not a problem. This rafter here is okay, so is this one. So we're going to remove this little bit of sarking board along here, get rid of that, and then we're going to sister some rafters. So this one, this one, this one, and this one here, and also we're going to chop away a little bit of this rotten wall plate here, probably about here, and the wall plate on this side is nice and dry, which is a Brucey bonus. We don't have time to bed this wall plate on, so it's going to be slightly unconventional. I'll basically build all of this, and then we'll just pack the wall plate in a few places, and then I'll push some mortar underneath. And then eventually when we come to re-roof this properly, then I can take care of this properly, and we will most likely, well, almost certainly change out the wall plate for a new wall plate all the way through, because again, this isn't in the best of condition, and even beyond here I think it's been munched a little bit, so it all needs taken care of. Right, you lovely lot. This is how far we got in 2 days. We got 3 chimneys down. 1, 2, 3. We have managed to put a supporting timber that runs all the way through across the whole roof, across the A-frame, or why the A-frame used to be, because the A-frame used to be just in there. And I'm going to go upstairs on top of the roof there and show you we actually managed to get a little bit of rafter and batten and some tiles in. So tomorrow the weather looks awful, but hopefully the weather forecast is wrong. I've got all of the rafters cut. We've got the wall plate here. It's cut, ready to be installed. The only reason we didn't install this straight away is that we were using it to get in and out easily. And this side dormer wall here, all of that, or most of that, I'm going to replace. And then we've just got to extend the rafters out onto here. And then I'm going to go and find my super secret stash of tiles, and hopefully there's enough tiles to do the whole thing. And if we go right in here, there's a Stefan. How you doing, pal?
Not too bad, thank you.
Feeling tired?
No, not at all.
Have you enjoyed it?
I was paid for this advertisement. No, actually I wasn't. He's a cheapskate.
Would you come again?
I would absolutely come again.
Or see you tomorrow then?
No, not really.
There's been a lot of talk this afternoon about changing numbers and moving houses. So, but no, it's been fun, mate, and I really appreciate it. You have no idea. I could do this on my own, but it would probably take me a week. So I appreciate it, genuinely. Yesterday was kind of a bit of a disaster. I didn't get too much done. It rained quite heavily, yeah, there was a lot of water inside the house. It's a good job there isn't anything of any value in there. So, yes, so this is what I managed to do. I've managed to sister onto this old joist that was completely rotten here with a timber there, and that runs all the way through. And then I've sistered this little thing on top of that. So it's a bit of a Frankenstein thing. As you can see, the roof kind of comes down lower than here, and what I'm going to do is take a chainsaw and cut that down to the right angle, then this will form the side wall of the dormer. I've got some zinc somewhere just over there. That's going to form the tray in here, so that they'll have a piece here and then the piece that goes up there, so any water that does get under the tile will just come out into the gutter there. And yeah, like that's pretty much it. The rafters up on here, these ones here, I'm going to essentially take the batten off right about on this one here, because you can see they're all in a bit of a pickle. This whole roof's in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, so I'm going to replace these all the way through. The weight of the tiles has really made the roof sag over time. This roof really isn't designed for the tiles that are on here. I think I might have mentioned this before, but it's worth bearing again. We're going to have to change this roof. We're going to have to replace it. I thought I could repair it, but there are just so many issues downstairs that it's just, at some point you just have to accept that you have to change things and replace things. I think in one way it will be nice to know that we have a brand new roof, and it will be fully insulated. It'll have a more modern design and build. So overall, I think it's going to make sense to do this. I'm rambling, so I'm going to stop and get on and do some work. Come on, let's go. Here is the framing. It's all complete. I'm sorry if the sun's going to wash this out for you guys. It's going to be right in our way. It's a bit of a Frankenstein around here, but it is what it is. And you can see I used a chainsaw to cut that angle down through. First time I've ever done anything like that, but it worked out okay. So I am quite happy Next is the zinc trays. So I've got these, something I made earlier. Pop that in there. Right, I had to put the camera down to do this. There's going to be a piece that continues all the way up through here. I just wanted something that would wrap around and go down past here, because the gutter is going to be here. This is going to be very difficult to get the scaffolding out also, but that's a future Richie problem. Now I'm going to install these, and then I'm going to put OSB 3 facing on the framework here. Then the battens are going to go on here, and we can put some tiles on. Here's the OSB on here. We've got breathable membrane that goes up underneath, and then another set of membrane that laps over that. We are on the final stretch. That's battened. The first 2 courses of tiles are on. Here we go. A lovely, lovely day for it. Right, that's taken forever and a day, but here we go. Can you see that? So what's going to happen here is I'm going to put a bed of mortar through there, and then put this down on top of there, and then that'll stop any rain from blowing in and down here. Here we've got OSB behind the breathable membrane. That breathable membrane laps underneath here, and I'm going to use some old boards that I found in the attic here as the cladding, just to throw something on there for the time being, because it'll be coming off in a few years. Oh, Saturday afternoon. I thought I'd be done by now. I've got 2 courses to put in here. Unfortunately, these need cutting by about like 10 millimeters, which is a pain in the backside, but there we go. Right, better get on with it. There we go. It's 7:30 on a Saturday night, but it is done. Well, that bit of it anyway. Things left to do is a cover strip along here. We need to extend the guttering into here. This needs lifting off, and cement, mortar I should say, running all the way through there to stop any rain being blown through I should say. And I got to finish actually screwing this on in a few places, but for the time being it's definitely time to go home, and it's definitely time to have a beer. See you soon.